Hold on. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's.
Tell me what's really going on.
Culture gang.
Back up in this thing. What's happening?
Okay, I'm fine. All right. Yeah. It's your boy Mo. Big run over here.
You know, I'm the guy sometimes.
Okay. But now we're reacting to Lizzo sued for fat shaming employees.
By the homie Jamari. Go check his channel out.
This is the epitome of hypocrisy. We're not here to fat shame nobody, but
you're gonna proceed to fat shame.
No, I'm just saying, like, you gotta have some self-awareness here. She's not a skinny woman. She's not unattractive, but she's not skinny.
She's very skinny.
Skinny-minded. But nah, like, comment, share, subscribe.
I thought that was, like, funny.
Yeah, that was bad. But nah, we're gonna go past that. We're gonna get into this video.
No, that's not
I'm done wasting your time.
Light his ass up in the comments.
Please.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
So I would guess that most people watching this video have at least
her chin's got hang time.
heard the name Lizzo before. We have not talked about her on my channel for years, and last time we did, she was dancing inappropriately at a Lakers game in some insane clothing up on the Jumbotron. And then she discrimination when people criticized her for doing so at a family event. In general, Lizzo has always been all about the body positivity and really everything that comes with that sort of branding. She is almost like a walking Dove commercial.
Gerron, take you home.
At this point. But now recently the pop star has found herself in some hot water after some of her former backup dancers have filed a lawsuit against her, alleging that Lizzo, much like Ellen DeGeneres, is actually a wolf.
Don't test me, say it straight to my face. She got some bangers. Alright, give her some credit.
In sheep's clothing and is just pretending to be pure when she's actually a bully herself. And
a
she's
bully
created
is
a
crazy.
toxic work environment while on tour.
Bullies on my hit list.
Ironically including body shaming these backup dancers and essentially peer pressuring them to make them do things that they were not comfortable
that stage is the real MVP
with. 3 of Lizzo's former backup dancers have filed a lawsuit against the singer, allegedly saying they were and subject to a toxic work environment while on tour. In an interview with CBS News on Wednesday, 2 of the plaintiffs, Ariana Davis and Crystal Williams, detailed some of the allegations made in their lawsuit, including being forced to touch a performer, and said that they feared for their jobs. And so just so you guys can kind of get a visual, this is Crystal Williams right here, and this is Ariana Davis. They're the 2 women kind of spearheading this law.
They basically look like Dollar Store and Family Dollar Lizzo.
Why?
Suit against Lizzo at this time, and much like all of her other backup dancers,
No. Shout out to Lizzo for hiring plus size dancers. We need more of that.
Yeah, fair.
Believe they were chosen at least partially because they are on the bigger side, and that was what the marketing behind this tour was all about. The women say dancers were not treated the same as other staff and crew on tour. I just think the standard for dancers in this camp was much more stringent and strict. Things that the other cast members could do and get away with. Essentially, the dancers were not allowed to engage in any of the activity. And they also say they were falsely accused of drinking before shows, which they say was never the case. In fact, alcohol was never even allowed in our dressing room or in our rider, which is the food and drinks provided to us, so it was physically impossible for us to do that. But we were the ones that were blamed for drinking on the job. It was stated to us by Lizzo. She was like, it doesn't matter if I'm doing it, doesn't matter if the band or anyone else is doing it, you guys can't do it. So far it doesn't seem like Lizzo is really doing anything too crazy besides kind of...
Okay, I need to say this. Okay. I love this. I love this.
What about it?
It's just so Lizzo.
Being a hard-ass boss.
It is cool.
They say following these conversations, they were both fired. The singer's company, Big Girl Touring, and dance team captain Shirley Quigley were both named as defendants in the suit filed Tuesday in Los Angeles County.
Lizzo upstairs. What the fuck is that?
And then they go on to say that the dance team captain Quigley was adamant about sharing her religion in the workplace, pushed it onto the dancers, and criticized those who did not believe what she believed. I mean, yeah, if this was like a regular work environment and someone up above you on the food chain was trying to like push religion on you, for example, I mean, in a normal work environment, you could go right to HR and they would shut that shit
Steve Jobs?
down immediately. They also said that Quigley and Lizzo pressured them into going to a show in Amsterdam's red light district where is legal. And this is where things really get bad. This is where they say that they were pressured into engaging
trip to Amsterdam? No,
this man
with some sort of performer. At the time, we had been fearing for our jobs and being ostracized, so it's an understanding in the camp, if you don't participate, try to get in with Lizzo, you will not be booked on as many jobs, she won't like you as much, and that you will be ostracized later. So it sounds like they just kind of put their head down and kept working. And at this time, these are all allegations, but it does kind of sound a whole lot to me like what was going on with the Ellen DeGeneres show, where a felon didn't like where you weren't like her right-hand man, you were essentially disposable to her, and she was going to treat you in a very inhumane way. So apparently during this Amsterdam show, things were getting very explicit, and this is when she said that Lizzo was going around inviting people to touch the performers I guess they had brought specifically into Amsterdam. And then it got to Davis's turn. Davis said Lizzo was chanting her name and pushing her to touch the performer. Even though Davis said no multiple times, Davis said she eventually gave in and did it. I briefly touched...
On what planet is this okay?
I thought Lizzo was like slapping like, you know, around, but that's much worse.
Yeah. There's no sugarcoating that.
There's no
sugarcoating none of that.
Yeah,
none of that.
No means no, Lizzo.
Yeah.
The performer, and everyone started laughing. It was funny to them because, of all people, they see me as a very
Why are women great till they gotta be great? No,
person. Me touching a person was hilarious to them, adding that she was mortified. Lizzo, whose real name is Melissa Jefferson, is known for being body positive and encouraging women to love themselves as they are.
People need to stop being surprised when they win awards.
Davis, however, claims that the star acted hypocritically. Davis alleges that when she expressed that she was proud of herself and her work on the tour, Lizzo said she was worried about her at one point because...
Why would you be mad about it?
The skit time. And the Grammy goes to...
Gerron Miller!
Out of here.
Like, bro, I better get this shit.
Talk stuff to the other performers. I won.
You're fucking stupid, bro.
Had gained some weight. I believe she was trying to allude to the fact that I was gaining weight in a way that she wouldn't get canceled. It sounded like you're fat, you're fired. It was never you're gaining too much weight. It was never blatant. It was very nuanced. I mean, I guess at this point I'm just not really sure if they have grounds for this law.
Does she suggest? She's like, maybe you shouldn't eat that chicken and get a salad. I don't know.
Depending on, you know, what they signed in their contracts and things like that. To me, the most alarming thing is like the pressuring of touching this person. Davis claims that Lizzo and a choreographer allude to the fact that she gained weight and viewed the comments as concern for her, and that Lizzo told the dancers they should be grateful because dancers typically would get fired if they gain weight. Also adding that Lizzo's message of body positivity and equality for different races and genders is the one she identified with, and so when the opportunity to work for her came up, it was her absolute dream job. So yeah, if this is true, it is pretty sad because I'm sure a lot of opportunities these dancers miss out on because they're bigger, they don't really fit that type of bill.
Lizzo made a song called Everybody's Gay.
Did she actually?
They wouldn't really...
It's basically just, you love yourself. So.
Okay, gotcha. Fair enough.
Fit in with other dancers. And so to finally get this type of opportunity and to be shown off in this way, you would think would be like a very proud moment of their life. And then they allegedly turn around and fire you for the very thing they hired you for. Everything that she stands for as an artist is a big reason as to why I think people stand behind her as much as they do. Yeah, I mean, that is a huge part of her marketing. It's a huge part of her general message.
The term body positive, technically, it only exists because of body shaming. You know, I think that people should naturally be body positive.
The stunning nature of how Lizzo and her management team treated their performers seems to go against everything Lizzo stands for publicly, while privately
if she believes that, then why is she firing niggas for...
She's not outwardly saying they're being fat.
But she's alluding to it.
Yeah, but this is the thing. You feel me?
I don't...
She's doing it not to get canceled,
right?
But it's not okay either way.
It's still not okay. Especially when it's blatantly obvious why you're firing somebody.
Another thing to say, y'all put too much on celebrities, man. Y'all expect celebrities to actually do what they're talking about.
Don't expect that shit.
And, they's regular people, man.
I just failed
shames her dancers and demeans them in ways that are not only illegal but absolutely demoralizing.
It's not. This is a bigger conversation. It's not that we're failing to do it. We're expecting people to be good people, and because they have a positive message, we actually think they're a good person.
sometimes we forget that celebrities are also human.
Yeah.
Like they're not perfect. Like you and I, we're not perfect. You watch this, you're not perfect.
I'm close to, man.
Yeah, man.
But
But it's just you can't expect these people to be perfect at all times. Even the greatest of people.
You can't expect your interns to be perfect. They're gonna like mess up. They're gonna do things you don't like them doing, and they're gonna do it because why not?
Like I said, I don't know if they have very good grounds for this case. I don't know how many of these things you could
I mean, he's skinny. Get him the hell out of here. He's too skinny.
actually prove. But if anything, this story, even just being out there in the atmosphere, could cause some serious damage to Lizzo's reputation. I mean, if this is true, it would be like finding out that absolutely everything someone stands for is just a whole bunch of bullshit. It would almost be like if the most adamant Republican or the most adamant Democrat was actually on the whole other side of the spectrum in their private life, which definitely does happen.
Most of these politicians are.
I mean, yeah.
And then they actually did a little interview with CBS News
about
that we're gonna check out.
45.
Don't get this with him.
Now, Lizzo is known as a champion for various causes, and one of them is uplifting women who are overweight.
Well, 3 dancers on her
she
reality
sound like
show
her
are now
feelings hurt
suing
about
Lizzo
that.
for
No cap.
weight shaming and more. KCAL's Jeff Nguyen spoke with 2 of
Can I
them.
say something real quick?
What is up with this man's hair?
Leave him alone. It's the Ace Ventura, bro. Leave him alone.
Why do they think this looks cool?
I don't know. But no, let me say something real quick.
Go ahead. Go crazy.
The definition of overweight when doctors come to it
It's
pisses
wild.
me off, bro.
It's wild.
Because I'm only like 185 pounds and I'm considered overweight. And I'm 6'2".
You are pretty
I'm
big.
buffer than you.
You big, yeah,
Much buffer than you are.
You much fatter than me too.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's little to no fat
Let
here.
me see that belly.
I can see a 6-pack, so I'm not gonna show y'all.
I'm
Grace
so
gonna
new
kill
to
me.
this industry,
Hi, Grace.
and for this to
Not
be
even-
my first experience is really crazy.
Ariana Davis and Crystal Williams were both on Lizzo's Amazon Prime show.
Oh damn, so this was a whole Amazon Prime show. They got some good
Oh.
documentation of maybe what was going on.
Oh.
I mean, for them to already publicly come out and speak like this on a
This
news
thumbnail.
station kind of tells me that they might really mean business. Especially if they got a good lawyer, they might be swimming in some millions real soon.
Listen.
The pair also went on tour with a Grammy Award-winning artist whose real name is Melissa Jefferson. Davis says she was pressured to attend sex shows in
Ooh,
Europe, even
she
though
going
it was
in.
against her religious beliefs.
If, to be honest, this was a corporate office and she was doing exactly the same thing that she was doing on tour, immediately that would be so many HR violations.
On Tuesday, the
Probably
dancers
facts.
and their lawyer
I mean, I won't lie, a lot of stuff in the entertainment
Okay,
industry
who-
that is kind
who
of
saw
considered the
Pepper
norm
Beard?
would really not fly in almost any other sphere of professional
Those aren't
work.
real
filed a
glasses.
lawsuit
He's
against
trying to look
Lizzo,
smart.
the star's production
chin
company,
strap.
and Charlene Quigley, who's the captain of Lizzo's dance team. Quigley posted to Instagram the same day the
She
suit
got
was
an onion head.
filed, but did not reference it directly.
And I just feel so blessed. I feel so thankful. I feel so full of joy. I had such an amazing time on tour.
The dancers say
Yeah,
they
you
were
go back.
subjected to a
Why not?
hostile work environment that included weight shaming and unequal pay.
Unequal pay is wild.
What the? Y'all
I'm
women,
sorry,
y'all
but
should
the
know better than
Lizzoverse
that.
is insane.
Williams
In-
says she's
into the
speaking out
Lizzoverse.
because Lizzo is set to do a second season of her Amazon Prime
In
show.
most
So if
realities,
there's
she's
anything
scared.
that I can do in my power to ensure that dancers or singers or whoever decides to work with her don't have to go through that same experience, I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that.
that's
The
what
pair
it's slow
says they
burning
were
one.
eventually fired from Lizzo's tour.
Nobody speaks up because they're so scared for their jobs. I was terrified for my job.
That's
We
scary.
reached out to Lizzo's legal
That's not
team,
good,
which
man.
told us it had no comment on the
Yeah, Lizzo's legal team probably told him to eat shit. I mean, for now, we'll just
Shout out the homie,
Which one?
Jeff Noy.
have to see what happens with this case, but obviously this
not
is a
gonna do it.
terrible look
Don't
for
say it.
Lizzo.
Don't-
And honestly, I'm
don't
gonna
say-
need
don't
her
say it.
boyfriend Gideon to make a public statement about this. Your girl is out here wildin'. Either way though, y'all let me know what you guys think about this Lizzo lawsuit down below.
Yeah, Gideon. Yeah, where you at, bro? We need your
No,
opinion on
stop
this.
it, stop it. But nah,
Nah, I
that's,
love Gideon.
this
But
is.
you see the one where he is like fake drunk driving.
Oh yeah. It's like why?
He's a beer. I'm like, why? Why are you doing this?
Nah, back to Lizzo. This is all true.
It's pretty bad.
That's really bad.
But hey,
it's a
Lizzo.
bad look for her.
Hey, Lizzo. Stop fat shaming and body shaming. You're supposed to be positive. What are you doing, girl?
It's your message to do better. Why are you doing this?
She one of those people. It seemed like I don't know if this is true or anything.
Right.
But if this is, she one of them people that's just like, you can't fat shame me. I'm
a fat shame you. It's like the fat boy we know. I'm not gonna say his name, but he always calling other people fat. Like, bro, you can't do that.
I thought he was like, I thought that was like satire.
No.
I thought he was doing that satirically.
No.
Hi, intern. What do you think about fat shaming? Is it good? He said it's good. He's canceled.
He doesn't. He's done.
He's out.
He's sleeping on the couch, by the way.
Dang.
But yeah.
He loves sleeping on the couch.
He's weird. But nah. Yeah, shout out to y'all for watching.
When the intern come over my house, he goes straight to the backyard.
You're done. You're done. Like, comment,
the
share,
intern
subscribe.
rolling your lap the whole time on the way to
something is wrong with you, bro. Something.
You're the sweet boy.
Something. All
right. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Come on, man. Blow us up.
Tell a friend.
You feel me?
We'll see you on the next one.
Love you.
Bye.
Drink water.
Oh, now you can talk.